guys, it's Holly. Welcome to Dandelion Stitches, where the using of the words appears to be a problem today. Started this video so many times. I'm so glad you're here. Do the, follow, subscribe, ring the bell, if you feel like it. Today we're going to do a little pattern here. It's real easy. I would call it beginner friendly. And on that note, I just want to say, I'm not like, I love quilting. Let's put it that way. I love it. I love all of it. I love the cutting. I love the sewing. I love the end result. It's such a creative, I'm so in love with fabric, and it's such a great creative outlet, but I am not an expert in any way, shape, or form. So if you see that I am doing something incorrectly or in a different way that you would do it, feel free to share it in a kind and loving manner. Let's just put it that way. Quilt police, out the door. So anyway, I talked to Lindsay Waite, is the writer of this pattern. I got it on her Etsy shop, and the information is down below. She gave me permission to do an online step-by-step, but there will be no measurements because, she pays her bills with money from this kind of thing. So it was so inexpensive. Go to her shop and show her some love. Get some, and she had many cute things. So go show her some love. This probably took me maybe, I don't know, a couple of hours to do without, going step by step. And it's a nice addition to the holiday. It's like, it's fall, but it could kind of be Halloween, it's like, see, like I said, the words are just, I don't know what's up today, but anyway, let's get on with the video. So this is the trial one. I did this one yesterday just to make sure that there were no surprises, that I wouldn't look completely stupid on camera. And I did it using the Marcia Durst solids. I love it. I also quilted it using variegated thread. I also love it. It's just I'm happy. I was really happy with the way it turned out. So that is that. And this is all of the pieces all cut out. And these are the little tiles that I was talking about in a previous video. And for this, I didn't get out the ones with the pins. For this, it just worked out. It worked out well. So now I've lost the pattern. Oh, there it is. That probably would have been a good thing to show too. So again, this is the pattern. Information in the description box. And let us move this out of the way. We're going to start with Le Pumpkin. So pumpkin is piece A. This is Corey Dantini fabric. Probably a couple years old. I love Corey Dantini, and her fabric is so kind of whimsical. And where is mine? So we're going to take the little D squares, and I went ahead and drew, camera angle again, put lines through them all, and we're going to just do this kind of little thing here. Which is going to give the pumpkin a more rounded look. So we're going to go to the sewing machine, and we're going to stitch on all those little corners, and then we're going to trim them and press them. Apologize for all of the clearing of my throat. Allergy season, if you know, you know, kind of thing. It is a constant thing of dripping and gagging and disgustingness. Okay, so we're just going to follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Look a little line. That was probably hard to see, wasn't it? Through my giant hand with its giant bandage. I had to get blood taken, and I was apparently gushing. I'm just all about the gore right now, aren't I? It wouldn't stop bleeding, so I have to leave it on for a couple hours. But it's fine. This time I will try to keep my hand out of the way. All right, so I'm going to press them first to set the seams and to get rid of the lines. And then I'm going to trim over. I know it probably really just doesn't make any difference at all, but I like them to be a 1/4 inch. And if you line up the center of this little tool with the seam, which I know is hard to see, then you get 1/4 inch. Now we're going to press out the corners, hoping that they don't get wonky. So far, so good. All right, pumpkin done. So now we're going to work on the stem part, the stem and the leaf, and it's very similar to what we just did. But we're going to need our G. We need G, we need B. B is the stem. C is the leaf. And then we need some F's. Some F's and an E. Okay, so we're going to do, first we're going to start with the stem, and we're going to do the same thing that we did with the pumpkin, where you lay it here. We're going to put it up against the left-hand side and then stitch here. And then we're going to do the same thing with the leaf, up on the left-hand side, stitch there, and then we're going to go ahead and trim and press, and then we'll come back to this. So I'm not gonna show the sewing for something that I've already done. I know there were some of you that really wanted to see the sewing, but it's hard to, the camera, you blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna. I'll be back. Okay, same thing as before. Press, trim. This wasn't really very helpful for you, I think, so it's because the seam is so hard to see. Trim. Okay, and now again with the pressing. And yeah, that one got a little wonky, but it's okay. So now we have that. And then we're going to do, come on, we're going to stitch this one and then fold it back that way, and we'll have something that looks like a leaf. And in the love you take is equal to, okay, so now we're going to sew this together like so, and then this together like so, and we will have the top. Ha! I think I did it. I think I did. Oh boy. Oops. My husband put rollerblade wheels on my chair, and when I really get it going, it's a little out of control. Okay. Let's get that lined up. 1/4 inch seams as usual. We got a little pumpkin with a stem and a leaf. So cute. Now we're going to press. And it says that it should be squared up to 7 by 7. No, that's not right. Oh, no, 5 by 5. That's much better. That's panic there for a minute. Moment of panic. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna make this edge just a hair happier. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da! Okay, so now we're going to put the borders around. So our 2H strips are going to go like so. And then the L strips are going to go across the top. Yes, is that right? No, the I strips. Yes. Okay, so back to sewing. Alrighty then. Pressing. And then this time we need to measure 7 by 7. Ta-da! Oh, happy day. Feeling very musical today. Okay, we have the center of our little pumpkin block done, and now we need to do the flying of the geese. So these are the K's. And we need the L's. Okay. I went ahead and did the lines, so I am going to chain stitch all of the left hand. It'll just be a freaking miracle if you can see everything I'm doing here. I think maybe. All of the left hand ones, and then I'm going to trim them and press them, and then I'm going to do all of the right hand ones. So we're going to go back to the sewing machine, and when I edit it, I will speed it way up so that you do not have to watch me stitch a million. I love them. So I'm just going to show you what's going to happen here. So I'm going to go back to the machine, and I probably should, but yeah, I'll show it. Okay. And I'm just going to do the same thing as I did last time, but you're going to notice that down here, it's going to overlap, and that's okay. It's supposed to do that. So when you put your piece on and you go, oh, wait a minute, it's supposed to go there. Nope, nope, nope. It's going to overlap, and that's all good. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. So, sewing. See, look, aren't these cute? These cute little legs of this star. Alrighty, we've got star legs, or flying geese, as the case may be. So now we've got some J's, and on 2 of these we're going to stitch them to each side. And then press them open. So I'm gonna go and do that, and I'll be right back. All right, let's just cut these apart. Whenever you are able to chain stitch, boy, take advantage of that. Pressing. So now we have this side. Oh, I should have set those seams. What was I thinking? Goodness. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Chair malfunction. Okay, so we have the pumpkin. So we're going to sew, first we're going to sew the top and the bottom on, and then we're going to sew the sides. So here's the tip. The points, this point needs to be facing up. See, so that the star points go out, as opposed to this way where you get a whole other look. So that way, and the same at the bottom. So yeah, one side, so good. Other side, not even close. I probably squared this up goofy. I don't know. It's not, for me personally, it's not important. I'm completely fine with it the way it is. As my father would have said, riding by on a horse, nobody's gonna know. So we're just gonna press it out. That's bad though, man. I'm not usually that far off. And there it is. There it is. It's just so darn cute, and it hardly took any time at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some batting and the backing, and I will show you how I back it. And I've got the binding here, and we'll finish it up. Okay, let's assemble a sandwich here. I usually lay a piece of muslin down on whatever my surface is to keep the glue from getting on what I don't want it to get on. 505 temporary adhesive. Piece of batting. Some more adhesive. So I'm going to take it to the machine and I'm going to quilt it. So this is it completely finished, bound and quilted. And if you notice on the pumpkin, I went twice over the lines in the center of the pumpkin, and then I did a stitch in the ditch around the outside to just kind of make it more pumpkin-y, I guess. But that's it. It's all done. So I hope that was cool for you. I hope that it encourages you to get to her Etsy shop and get you a pattern or several patterns and make some pumpkins, because they were super fun. So this is the first one I did with the Marcia solids, just just contrast in solids. And then this one is the one that we just did, and they're both so cute. It was fun. It was fun to do, and I hope that it encouraged you to get out the fall decorations and just embrace fall, unless you live in one of those places where you don't have seasons, but still, you know, it'll still be fall. So be well, be safe, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.